Selamünaleyküm. Bütün Hazirunuz saygıyla, sevgiyle selamlıyorum.
Hello, everyone. Good morning. I would like to welcome all of you. I'm the Secretary General of Islamic NGOs, and on behalf of my association, I would like to welcome all of you. First of all, let me begin by thanking everyone, each and every organization and the participants for contributing to the organization of this event. As you know, back in the day, we collaborated on politics, economics, establishment of joint defense mechanisms, and also with regards to the development of joint policies. And as the president mentioned, this is the 6th edition of this Congress, which actually goes to show that we are taking important steps and there is a huge need. And we definitely need this because, as you know, the Christian world has already been doing this. And for the past 200 years, we have always been under their umbrella, fulfilling their wishes. So we had to cut our ties within each other. So it's fairly new that we are getting to know each other much more. So we have a culture that dates back to 1,000 years as the Ummah, as a single state, as a single nation. And for that, we need a new brain, we need a new idea to maintain that. And for that, we need a geographical unity to get together once again. And our activities goes to show, and the 6th edition of this Congress is an important part of that. So as the Union of Islamic NGOs acts in line with this idea. So we support NGOs, we ensure coordination among these NGOs.
İslam dünyası tekrar biliyorlar ve bugün itibariyle de 66 ülkede, yani İslam ülkesinin 66'sında ve 354
in 66 countries, in 57 Islamic countries, and our common goal is to conduct efforts for the unity and solidarity among Islamic countries. As the president mentioned, the previous 5 editions of this particular Congress actually created a lot of influence and impact. We received great positive messages and positive feedback. So, which means that we have to continue organizing events like these. Of course, I wish that we could have been together physically, because we need to consolidate our brotherhood. We need to embrace one another. That's important. So this is, I think, the biggest advantage of events like this. So during coffee breaks and during lunches, we can actually get together physically, see one another. And I hope in the future, we will hold these events together physically. But as you know, because of the pandemic, we are holding this particular edition online. But of course, we would prefer to have been physically together. So IDSB, our organization, is active in a variety of fields: youth, sports, economics, politics, women's empowerment. So we implement active and effective programs. And we also have International Family Institute, and we also have a youth institute that gets together youth NGOs. So we have the youth edition of our organization that is also quite active. So what we do is that we organize international expos and fairs to coordinate NGOs. So we held an international NGO expo to ensure NGOs exchange activities, exchange knowledge and experience to explore their human capacity, because it is important that we actually get aid and assistance to the right targets, because sometimes there is a great deal of duplication for assistance to the same group of people or the same region. So it is definitely important that we combine our efforts and reduce the costs and get the assistance to the people who are in need. Of course, we know that this work comes with a great deal of challenges, because establishment of this union will be for the disadvantage of some people. So that's why we always need to work in unity, solidarity, and we don't have any fractions within ourselves, because the Holy Quran gives us great messages about that, and it emphasizes greatly on consultation and support. Again, as the president mentioned, in the Islamic world, we have been facing a lot of challenges. As you know, one of the reasons behind the World War I is to actually break apart the Islamic world to make use of the resources of that region. And we are actually, unfortunately, working towards that goal. And this upsets us. For example, Kuwait actually produces 10% of the global oil production, about 100 million barrels. So this corresponds to the 10% of the global oil production. Only even this will definitely benefit the entire Islamic world. So the gains of one country can actually feed everyone in the entire Islamic world. As you know, African and Asian countries host the majority of the world's underground resources. So we have plenty of materials, but unfortunately we cannot make great use out of them. But thankfully, such organizations and events will help us learn how to make use of these resources. Of course, we will have a lot more speakers today, so I do not want to take too much of your time. So with that being said, I would like to thank again everyone for contributing in the organization of this event, everyone, each and every organization for being a part of this, and hope that this meeting will yield to fruitful conclusions. Have a great day. Thank you.